Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Ground Cub back at it again with another IRL video. And in today's video, I am once again joined by my good friend Emma. We are going to be taking a siblings test today. Emma and I have been friends for over 2 years now. We've known each other a good bit. Some people joke and say we're like brother and sister, mostly because of how much I annoy her. So today we're actually going to be seeing how much we know about each other and if we know enough about each other's lives and each other's personalities to where that joke is actually somewhat relevant, or if we actually need to do some catching up and spend some sibling time together. Basically, I've got 10 questions on these index cards here. I'm going to ask the question to Emma about myself, so she'll have to answer about me, and then I'll answer about her. We got 10 questions, so 20 total. Goal, I'd say our goal should be to get probably the majority of them right. If we can combine for like a 70 to 75%, I think they're good. Yeah, they're pretty basic questions. It's stuff siblings should know about each other. So even though we haven't known each other for our whole lives like siblings have, I would say the odds are in our favor for most of these, hopefully. If you guys do go on to enjoy this video and you want to see more IRL content like this, please do leave it a like and comment down below. And of course, if you're new around here, please do hit that big red subscribe button because we are on the road to 200 subs. And every single subscription does indeed help me out a ton. We are so close, guys. Maybe by the time you're watching this, we've hit it. I don't know, though. I don't know when this video is coming out. So hopefully we've hit it. If not, we're almost there. So please do help me out. It would mean a lot. Question number 1 of 10. What sports did I play growing up?
Oh boy. Okay, well I know one. I don't know if you've played anything else. I need to think. I feel like it might just be this one. I feel pretty confident with this one. I might be like blanking on some kind of obscure sport, but I'm going to take my guess and say just basketball.
Just basketball? You don't think I did anything else?
I can't imagine. I don't think you've done baseball. I certainly don't think you did football.
Why?
I don't think you've done hockey, or you probably would have mentioned it. I can't really think of many other. And soccer, I don't think you're a soccer kid. I think it's just basketball.
You'd be right. I only really played basketball. I'm talking in like any sort of like league. All right, so that's a point. All right, so what sports did you play growing up?
Yeah.
I know one for sure.
Okay.
Did you do soccer?
I don't know.
Did Emma play soccer? And for the record, I'm not counting dance in this. Nothing dance related.
Okay.
I'm not counting dance.
That's fair.
Dance is a hobby. It's a competition. It's not a sport.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a page out of your playbook. You only have one for me. I only have one for you. I think just t-ball, specifically t-ball, not baseball. I don't think you did soccer.
Do you mean softball?
The question is it just t-ball? Did you play anything else other than that?
I don't really remember. I think it was.
Did you play soccer? That's the only other thing I can see.
I didn't play football. I didn't play hockey. I think it was just that.
Okay, I'm gonna give myself a point for that. Close enough, all right? T-ball is basically softball. All right, 1-1. Next up, what is the best place that I've ever traveled? And by best, I'll define as like coolest.
Coolest place? I don't really know.
I definitely have mentioned this
I don't even
before.
know this for me. Let me think. I really don't know. Coolest place. I mean, I don't know if this is cool, but this is a pretty popular place. You said you've been here. If I had to guess, it would probably be one of two things. I'm going to say the thing that I think is more specific. I'm going to say Disney World.
Have I said I've been to Disney World?
You have.
I haven't, you're right.
That's the answer?
Yeah, that's the answer.
Okay.
I've been to Disney World 3 times. So, okay, so you're 2-0 off the start. I'm glad.
Good luck for you, because I don't even know what mine is. So, if you can guess it, then I'll give you the point. But let me know what the coolest place is.
This could be one where I know you better than you know yourself.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna go the one that pops into my head for you. And maybe this doesn't quite fit the question greatly, but you know what? I'm gonna say this is a pretty cool place.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this is.
All right, I'm not gonna look.
This is pretty.
I'll be
cool.
surprised.
Oh wait, where is this place? Oh gosh, wait. Oh, I'm about to embarrass myself. I think this is where it is.
Okay.
I know you have a lake house. I think it's in the Cape. Or you have family that has one that you've been to. I have
family with a house down the Cape. I also have family that has a lake house. There's not a lake house down the Cape, but good combination there.
House in Cape Cod. It's like right on the. But isn't it like right on the water too?
No, not
because you went canoeing there, didn't you? Or like
that was that was the lake house.
Where is it?
New Hampshire.
It's a pretty cool lake house from the pictures I've seen. Considering I didn't even know where it was, I don't think I can get a point
Yeah,
for
I don't
that.
think.
What do you think it is?
I've also been to Myrtle Beach, which is
Ooh,
pretty popular.
That's fun. No, that's Myrtle Beach.
I've been to the Outer Banks, which is also pretty cool. And that I had a beach house down there with my family. Which is arguably a lot cooler than just a lake house. So
case in point, I was wrong. So.
You were.
Sibling question number 3. What is my favorite season?
Ooh, this is actually a good question. I'm not sure if I know this.
I don't think I talk about this one.
I don't think you do. So this is going to be purely a vibe guess. I think your top 2 are pretty close, and I feel like I know them. And I feel like one might just be a little bit better, just based on like you know, who you are as a person, the kind of things that you like. I'm going to say, Max, your favorite season is summer.
She's right.
Yeah.
I do like summer. I already know what yours is.
Well, what if it's changed?
Oh, well, but yours... actually...
Second thoughts.
I know it's not summer,
Okay.
and I know it's not another one. It's down to 2. Oh, no, I know what it is. No.
Oh, okay.
I know 100% what it is.
I want to hear your
And I know it for
after.
2 reasons.
Okay, I want to hear
2 very same
after.
reasons. Your favorite season is fall, because that's when your birthday is, and that's when you can watch Coraline.
I would say more so like Halloween instead.
Halloween, Coraline, your birthday.
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
I was gonna say. I was thinking.
What was the other one that you were like?
Winter. Because of Christmas. All right, so pretty good there. Question number 4. What is my dream job?
Ooh, all right. Well, I know you're a big creative writing person, so I could just say writer. But I feel like you're also a big sports person. I feel like dream job, like yes, maybe like your realistic job is you want to like do something with writing. But maybe like your dream job is you secretly want to be like one of the NASCAR drivers, or you want to be like one of the people over there. So I need to think about this, you know. I mean, it's one of those 2, probably.
If you can get close, I'll try and be understanding with this one. It should be a title that you know.
I'm just weighing between like the obvious answer and like taking a risk by you may subverting my expectations. I don't know. This is a tricky one, Max.
Yeah.
This is a very thought out, tricky one. You know, I'm already a point ahead of you, so I'm going to take a risk. I'm not going to say the obvious one. That's just kind of like a cop out. I'm going to take a guess with a title that I'm not really sure is a thing. But I'm going to say you want to be something along the lines of being a NASCAR sports commentator, or like something of that ilk.
I know I said it'd be nice, but this is... The phrasing I had in mind was just sports journalist.
Okay. It could be any sport, though. It's not specifically NASCAR.
Covering some sort of sport.
If you want, you can give me like half a point, you know?
Okay, fine. I'll be nice. Half a point. Your dream job would be to work on Coraline, but that movie's already out, so that's not possible. But if you could go back in time, if you could work on Coraline 2, I actually might write that. Work on Coraline, produce Coraline 2. She loves Coraline. It's like almost unhealthy. I feel like I know this.
Okay.
Do I actually know this? Yeah, you want to do this. I mean, you want to be a movie producer.
Okay. I'll also be lenient here. I don't think I'd ever want to be a producer. I'll give you a half a point for that so we can complete the full point. You know?
Okay, but
like, get half a point.
Well, now what's the terminology? Now I'm curious.
I mean, I don't know specifically, but if it were to be anything, I'd want to do like movie editing or like movie writing or like maybe directing eventually, but...
All right, not bad. We combined for a point there,
yeah.
So not awful. We're both kind of close. Question number, I think 5. Yeah, 5. Do I want to get married at some point? Do I believe in marriage?
Oh, do you believe in marriage? This is a good question. I will say, Max, I feel like you're a pretty standard guy. I feel like you're pretty predictable.
Wow.
I'm going to say yes.
What if I say no?
You could. That'd be a pleasant surprise to learn about.
Pleasant?
Well, not pleasant.
You're against me getting married?
Not pleasant. I just mean like it would be like, oh, like an interesting surprise.
She's
like,
hating. She doesn't want me to get married. I do with marriage.
I'm
predictable.
You're predictable.
Yeah. And equally predictable.
Equally. Really?
I know
Am
you don't
so
believe in
predictable?
marriage.
Am I so predictable, Max?
So much that I will underline an exclamation point that you don't believe in marriage.
Max,
You're not getting married.
I feel like that's worthy of another half.
What?
Because I'm...
No.
Now, actually, I don't believe in marriage. That doesn't mean that...
So I got that right. I know I'm erasing it, but I got that right. No, that's a no.
What was the question? What was the phrasing of the question? I don't necessarily believe in the concept of marriage, but would I get married someday? Yeah, maybe, you know?
Okay, so is that another half point for me?
That's another half point.
Okay. Number 6. What is my worst fear?
Ooh. Your worst fear. Well, I know there's one thing that you don't like. Is it concrete or is it more of a concept?
For this question, we'll say concrete. We'll say concrete.
Okay,
fear.
thank you. All right, that's helpful. I don't really hear you saying you're afraid of too much. And there's one thing I know that you don't really like. So yeah. I'm just gonna give it a guess. I'm gonna say spiders.
I'll award it. I'm just kind of insects in general.
Same.
Close enough. I mean, yeah, close enough. I'll full point you for that. Like, yeah, spiders for sure, but also like any sort of like insects or bugs. It's not my thing.
All right. I think this one will take you about 0.05 seconds.
Just how long does it take me to write spiders? You self-reported with the spiders, although I already knew.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I care about social media?
Ooh, okay. Can I get in a range of like...
Close enough. Just go close enough.
Okay. Is care different than like how much you're on it?
I think it's a correlation,
Okay. I need to take into account that you're a YouTuber, so, it has to be at least somewhat important to you. It is something that you do for a hobby. In terms of other social media, I feel like you could probably take them or leave them. So I feel like I'm gonna average it out. I'm gonna say my guess is 6. You aren't really on social media that much, but I feel like YouTube definitely boosts it up a lot because you're always, making something for YouTube. You also have Twitch, which counts too. And sometimes, you're streaming on there. So I feel like those definitely boost it up a bit where it's like you enjoy doing them and being on them.
I'll give it to you. I was going to say 7. I would say 7. I'll give you a point for that, though.
Okay. All right.
Now, for you...
Let's see.
I'm either going to be really dead on or way off here. Okay. I think I'm right. For the record, I think the number I'm putting down is accurate for you. You have more Instagrams accounts than I have fingers. You have an active one that you post on a lot. You have a burner that you post on a lot. You have a YouTube channel. You're on YouTube. You watch Twitch streams. I know you follow a good amount of Twitch streamers. I think you care a good bit. But for that, I'm going 9.
I was thinking with that setup, you were going to give me a 10, but I would say you're pretty right on. I would say
10 would be like chronically online.
Yeah.
I don't think you're chronically online. You're close, but...
I would say I'm somewhere between an 8 and a 9.
Yeah.
One eternity later.
So guys, welcome back. You might notice the setting has changed a little bit. It's now dark out. Long story short, we recorded the end of this video the first time, and it went great, and I was really happy with it. And then I checked my phone, because I record on my phone, like a normal, low production quality YouTube channel. And my phone storage was actually full for the last 3 questions of the video. So, we're doing this again, part 2. I've got 3 new questions here that we're gonna answer. I think the first time around, Emma wound up on 9.5 points out of 10.
8.5.
8.5,
but
sorry.
I was winning, so.
She wound up on like 8.5 out of 10. I wound up with 7. But right now the score is still, I believe, if I got this right, she has 6.5 and I have 5 with 3 questions left. So we're gonna run it back. Hopefully my phone does not cut us off this time. Question number, technically question 11. Question number 8. What is one present that I will always be happy to receive?
Okay. Can I list multiple things?
If you want to. You're not getting extra points, but you just want to just be her. I don't know this for you, I'm not going to lie. Oh, wow, you really want to flex. You're going to write a 3rd?
I'm trying to think. I feel like you're so predictable, All right, Max, since you're so predictable... something that you would never pass up, that you'd always love for a gift. You'd love a new die cast. You'd also love an Auntie Anne's gift card, and you can never pass up a hot dog.
Somewhat cheating to put a food on there. I don't really know.
Give you a really good hot dog
as a present.
Yeah.
She's absolutely right. The NASCAR diecast. I do love me NASCAR diecast. I'm wearing a NASCAR shirt, if you couldn't tell. So yeah, a NASCAR diecast. I'm never saying no to. For you. I really don't know. I want to say Barbie movies, but you have so many of them that you don't really need, I probably would get you a repeat. You don't really need that. What is something that you always need, that you could always use? I'm kind of going to go the route, kind of like a 50-50 answer. For Emma, one thing she would always want is a new disposable camera / rolls of film for a disposable camera. Is that how it works? You need rolls of film?
Yeah, that is. You know what? I'll give you the point for that. That's a good answer.
I feel like you could always use more rolls of film. She is always taking pictures on her disposable camera. Alright, so that puts me at 6, and that puts you at 7.5, I believe.
Yes.
Going into the 9th question. Emma, what is my comfort food? Or one of my comfort foods?
Okay, alright. Can I name multiple? Is comfort food necessarily your favorite food? Are we?
No.
Okay, so your comfort, something that you want after a nice long day.
Yeah, sure. What's old reliable?
I mean, you have a few things that like you really like. I'm gonna guess the one that I feel like I think it's a comfort food for you because it provides you comfort when maybe there's like nothing else to eat. You could always rely on this one. No, I think it's pretty obvious. I would say goldfish is your comfort food.
It's up there. I wouldn't say it's a comfort food. It is in the sense that like it's always a snack that like I could have that's kind of anywhere, but like like after a long day, I'm not sitting down and eating goldfish, you know?
I guess.
The answer that I was gonna go for is actually pasta.
Yeah, I guess that's
a comfort. For me, it's like any different ways. Just give me pasta with marinara sauce. I could eat that anywhere, anytime, any day.
I guess so. I guess it's just your personal definition of a comfort food.
Oh, well, I know your personal definition. Well, I don't know what your definition is, but I know what your comfort food is.
Because immediately when you said comfort food, my mind went to something that you don't know. So, we'll see.
Oh boy. Well, okay, this is the right answer, whether you admit it or not.
Okay. Maybe it won't be my comfort food, just like goldfish wasn't your comfort food. I see you eat goldfish a lot.
I don't know the brand of this, but Emma will absolutely demolish some cheesy pretzels.
I knew you were going to put that. Actually, I like the garlic ones more now.
Fine. Garlic.
Ready, are you?
Garlic pretzels. Garlic/cheese pretzels. She will vacuum them up. Like, they'll be gone so quick through the whole bag.
But does that make it a comfort food?
I think it does. I feel like
Max, you vacuum up goldfish.
I think I feel like I've seen you like come home from class or like at the end of a long day.
I think if the question was, what's your favorite food, or like what food like could you not live without, or like something like that.
Oh, it's cheeseburger, isn't it? It's cheeseburger.
No.
It's not cheeseburger?
Not even close, no. In terms of like a comfort food of something where I'm like, this makes me feel comfortable. Cheese pretzels don't really make me feel comfortable. I feel like I have probably two options for that. I'd say my top would probably be Purple Cow ice cream. And Miola's is the name of the ice cream.
I just saw you eat ice cream, you went mint.
Yeah, because it has to be Miola's, which is a local, it's not even at the grocery store, it's a specific ice cream store.
Okay, wow. Well, shout out Miola's if you're listening. Sponsor her, I guess.
And in terms of meals, I'd say probably mac and cheese is a good one.
Like,
you can never go wrong with that, and you just feel right eating it. You know, like, you know.
I knew that one.
I probably that. So we both whiffed that one, so can we make it up? Let's see.
This is the last question, the actual last one this time.
Yeah.
Question number 10. What is one sign that I'm really stressed, hungry, or tired?
Well, I've seen you in this state. I don't know exactly how I describe it. No, I can name one thing that you do.
So this could be any of the three, but you gotta specify which one it is. Oh boy, she's writing a lot.
I'm writing an essay.
She's writing an essay. Creative writing major moment. Oh my gosh, you're writing so much.
I am, because you do a lot.
Do you need another whiteboard? Do you need another page?
You do like all of these things. I feel like this is mostly when you're tired.
When I'm tired, I go to bed. I don't know what you might be referencing. You're running out of room on the whiteboard. Jeez.
All right, so Max, when you're tired, you do a few things. First of all, you love handing me seltzer cans.
That never happened. That literally did not happen.
Did.
No, it didn't.
A lot. Second of all, you kind of like beg to go home. You're like, I just want to go home right now. Just let me go home. And then you also, I don't really know how to articulate this one, but you kind of just act like really like droopy and like you have like a groggy voice.
Wow,
just, like,
wow. So it's like I'm tired. I act like I'm tired,
no, but
I'm tired.
Like,
there's a shock.
You're like, Emma, I just want to go home. You're like, you know, you have that voice, that certain voice. Like, I don't know how to articulate
a tired
that,
voice. When a human being gets tired, you hear it in their voice.
Yeah, that's how you know.
Wow. So two answers that apply to every human being, and one answer that's just factually not true.
Except it is.
There's no footage of this being true. There's no footage. If you don't say anything else, I'll just give you the point. The first part's not true, but the other two, yeah. I do have a bit of a whine in me when I'm tired.
You do.
For you, well, when you're stressed, there is one thing that you haven't done as much.
Oh, I know what you're putting. It's not true.
Yes, no, it so is. It's more true than what you put for me.
Oh, God. This happened one time.
No, it didn't. This happened multiple times. Multiple times.
Okay, whatever.
I'll do one for each.
Yeah, at least do more than just that.
I will do more. So that's your stress one. What about when you're hungry? I'm also going to write an essay.
Okay.
Just like you did for me. All right. For the first one, this was the easiest one.
Yeah.
When Emma gets stressed, I don't know why. You've been better lately. I'll give you your flowers.
I haven't done it in a while.
You haven't. So maybe you've grown out of it.
Yeah.
When I first knew her, she would act British whenever she got stressed. She lost her, her headphone adapter? Yeah. Like those little iPhone headphone jack adapters, the dongles. Is that what they're officially called? So. She lost her dongle. She spoke like an elderly British lady. It was kind of upsetting for an extended period of time, not for like a minute. I'm talking like
Yeah.
20 plus minutes.
Yeah.
When you're hungry, I don't know. You don't have a hunger sign. You just ask for Panera. You
Okay.
always just want to go to Panera.
Okay.
I feel like that's just your default hungry. And then when you're tired, you get really, really, really quiet.
Yeah.
Like you're basically like you're there, but you're just not there.
Yeah.
When I'm tired, you can get a sentence or two out of me. I've got a waffle in me when I'm tired.
When you're tired, you almost talk more. You just ramble on.
Yeah, I ramble. I'm the opposite. I ramble.
You start talking about random stuff that no one's talking about, no one's bringing up.
Yeah,
You're
when
just bringing
she's
stuff up out
tired,
of
her
nowhere.
entire vocabulary shrinks to okay and yes. I think I get a point for that.
Yeah,
I think that's
I'd say
mostly
so.
correct.
Okay.
So that will mean that Emma's final score is, I believe, also 8.5, just like it was before.
I kept up with it.
And
Nice.
mine is also 7. Okay, so we actually end up scoring the same. So again, the math there is, I believe, 77.5. So that's a resounding pass. That's like a B minus almost. I mean, you would round that up.
That's a C plus.
That's a C plus because you would round it up to 78. So we know each other about a C plus for two people who actually have only known each other like 2 years versus siblings who have known each other since like birth. I think that's pretty good. I think we did quite well.
I think so.
I'm not surprised Emma did a little better than me.
Yeah.
I kind of expected her to carry.
I know things.
But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this siblings quiz and you want to see more, please do leave it a like and comment down below. I'll cook another one of these up. I'll get another one chefing. If you're new around here, again, please do hit that big red subscribe button because we are on the road to 200 subs.
Woo.
More than likely have not hit it yet, but maybe we have. You never know. Well, who we can, we probably haven't hit it. So please help me get to 200 subs. Every single subscription does indeed help me out a ton. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Again, please do check out Emma's channel if you want to see me rank 21 Pilots music. If you're into 21 Pilots, I'm not, but I ranked some of their songs on her channel. So go check that out. I'll put the link to her channel in the video in the description. It's a good video. I'd recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment. I have no cards to throw, and subscribe. Bye guys.